Far side.
Hey yo, what's moving YouTube? Here doing light and brighten, all of that, you know. I've been gone for a little minute. Excuse me, I keep looking down. I'm at work right now. Just got done working out and I was supposed to be eating, but then my mind was like, you know what? Yo, record an episode of Mental Attacc. It's been a while. Where you been at? So I'm gonna put this down real quick. I thought about trying to do a mukbang, but I'm not trying to talk to y'all and eat at the same time, so we're not gonna do that. But today's episode is about, or tonight's episode, whatever, is about, I had a meeting with my therapist, my first meeting with my therapist. And I told y'all that I was gonna inform y'all about how that went when it happened. So it happened. I got another one December 28th. And honestly, it was pretty cool. First time, you know, talking to somebody like that. And I enjoyed myself. I feel like I got heard, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, a lot of times, like to respond, you know what I'm saying, before they actually understand, you know, whatever you might be going through or whatever you might be trying to get off your chest, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, a therapist's job is to listen, you know, and then after they get all the necessary information, then they, you know, give you their perspectives or whatever. So I feel like I was heard, you know what I'm saying, which was a good feeling. No biasness, no like, oh, I know you, so I know this, or da da da, or I know the way you used to be, so none of that, which was refreshing, you know what I'm saying? It was a little bit weird because I didn't know how much to really give. Like, I didn't want to come out saying too much, but I sort of have a habit though, where like once I get going, I sort of, you know what I mean? So that's one thing in my mind that I was sort of like trying to work on, like how much should I give her? Because I don't want her to think I'm crazy, even though I might be crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing. But she broke something down to me that was interesting to me. She mentioned that a lot of our traumatic, I think that's the right word. If it's not, then correct me. But a lot of our trauma, in the way that we react to it, this is what she said. And I'm gonna give you a few different perspectives of this, because after her, I went and spoke to other people, and they gave me other perspectives to go with that. So you could choose which one you agree with more. I'm still on the fence about it, even though it all made sense. So I don't know. She basically said, my bad for that clap. She basically said that a lot of your trauma and the way you react to it comes from your nervous system. You know what I mean? I'm not the doctor. I'm telling you what was told to me. It comes from your nervous system. You know what I mean? Now, it has to go through your brain first. That's what somebody was telling me, that it has to go through your brain first. So when it goes through your brain, it sends signals to your nervous system, and then that puts you in the fight or flight mode. But it's up to you consciously to choose whether you fight or whether you flight. You feel me? Now, what my therapist had told me was that when your nervous system gets triggered or gets into that state where it's ready to react, sometimes your nervous system could be reacting in a way that, how did she say it? Sometimes your nervous system could be reacting to old trauma. Basically saying that sometimes the situation that you may be going through that's facing you is not actually the situation that's making you feel the way you feel. It might be putting you in a position where you felt a certain kind of way before. And that's the reason why you're feeling like you want to act like this now. And it's up to you to consciously navigate through whatever those feelings are to get you to assess the situation in front of you and look at it like, is it that serious or is it not? You know what I mean? And to be honest, when she told me that actually that helped me a little bit, because I had a few situations where I was triggered. And when I realized that I was triggered, and when it helped me too, because it came out, she took it away from my brain. She took it away from my brain when she told me that it was my nervous system. So that made me start thinking about it in a way where it's like, it's something, it just made me think about it in a different way. So when I got triggered, the first thing that came to my mind wasn't, yo, I want to handle my triggering like this. Yo, I feel like that. Yo, the first thing that came to my mind was, why do I feel the way I feel? Not, this is how I feel and this is how I want to move. It was, why do I feel the way I feel? I was able to assess what was going on in here, because this is where I was able to feel it. She also told me that you can literally feel like certain areas of your body when you starting to get that anxiety and you starting to get, you know what I'm saying? When your triggering starting to happen, you can feel where that's coming from. Some people, I done heard it happens. Some people sweat. Some people start to tap. For me, I get my heart start to beat and I get like a feeling in my stomach. You know what I mean? So I pay attention to that feeling in my stomach and my heart. And then it allows me to like go in my mind and say, okay, why am I feeling this way? And is whatever is going on right now in front of me even worth me feeling this way? And I'm not finna tell, it's only my first session, so I'm not finna tell you that shit work all the time. But it worked, excuse my language. But it worked a few times that it worked though. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, like on some real shit, you know what I mean? I don't know, I'm talking whatever. Like real talk, like if you haven't done therapy, for my first session, I would recommend it. You know what I mean? If you're on the fence about it, if you're thinking about it, I would recommend it. I didn't get a chance to choose a therapist I didn't get to choose a therapist that I want. My therapist is white. I would have preferred a black one, but I'm not tripping though. Now, she was mad cool, but I still would prefer a black therapist just because. But she was mad cool, so I ain't finna, you know, I'm finna rock with her and see what's going on. And if it doesn't work out, I just look for other places because I feel like there's something that I really should do. Not even like to deal with like mental, like, well, yeah, to deal with mental health, but honestly, I feel like it's something that is good for you to do as well. Like on some, even if you're not going through shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just good to have somebody to talk to that's supposed to try to understand you to the best of their ability. You know what I'm saying? They'll ask as many questions as they need to get you to, you know what I'm saying, to really work with you and to understand what's going on through your mind. And I feel like that's a positive thing. I mean, everybody don't got the friends or the whatever that could do that for you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's a real positive thing. To be honest, I really enjoy myself. My next one is on the 28th, and I can't wait for that. You know what I mean? To tell her about, you know, some of the things. I don't really know how to go about therapy neither. Like when we first got there, she basically sort of asked me, like, that's how the conversation started. She was like, so what made you want to come here? And I started telling her what made me want to get into therapy, what made me want to, you know, all of this. So it's like for the second time, excuse me, I'm not really sure, like, after I talk, because she's probably going to ask me, like, yo, so how has it been since I told you what I told you? Because she asked me, she was like, can I challenge you? Know what I mean? Cause I was telling her how I feel. I was telling her like my mind, how I feel like I'm a hothead, this, that, and the third. How conversations I had with certain people where people told me that I wouldn't change the way that I am, that I always be this way. And she was like, can I challenge you? And then that's when she came to me with the nervous system situation and told me basically to, you know, challenge my feelings. You know, when I feel certain type of ways, to consciously challenge those feelings. And you know, navigate and direct that energy to where it needs to go. Because a lot of times, for me at least, it don't need to go as far as I be going. You know what I'm saying? But that's my natural reaction. And in situations that I've been through in life, that's how I always felt I needed to be. And then going through life even more. You know what I mean? As I got older and shit like that, I started to fight that even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you get to a point in time sometimes where it's like motherfuckers don't respect anything but that. You know what I'm saying? And that's now we getting on that. That's what we on now. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's not my MO. That's not my that's not the face that I walk out with when I walk out the door. That's the face that I end up having to put on when motherfuckers play around with this, that, and the third. I'm cursing. Man, listen, this video ain't gonna make no money probably. Nah, I think people probably say worse. But, you know, my first therapy session, I would say, was a 10 out of 10 for the first one. I'm not even gonna lie to you, 10 out of 10. It was an hour. She told me I could push my sessions to an hour. I'm pretty sure all of them will allow people to do that. But, you know, to say the least, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pushing therapy. I'm pushing that. Like how niggas pushing P, like I'm pushing therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pushing that, nigga. If you need it, yo. Like, if you need it, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people need it. Now, I mean, if you got health insurance, it's free. You don't even gotta pay for it. So why you not going to get it? I don't pay out of pocket for that shit. I got health insurance. I called up my people. Yo, I need to holler at the doctor ASAP. It's an emergency. You know what I'm saying? They say, you know what, I sat on the phone for about an hour and a half. Next thing you know, I got an appointment set up. here. That's what I'm doing. I'm here. I mean, I'm here now. I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But it's like, do that for yourself if you need to. I'm telling you, you're not gonna regret it. And if you can pick your therapist and pick whatever, do it the exact way you want to do it. It'll make it better. It'll make it a better experience for you. You know what I'm saying? Even like, honestly, like real talk, if therapy is not something that you want to do, you know what I mean? Like, this is just something that I would try to, because I'm not a therapist, right? But you can try this though. I've done this before. Like, well, I haven't done it, but I've done it to like a lower level. I haven't done it to the extent that I actually would like to. But with your partner, with your people, whoever you going through life with, whoever your people is, have a mental health day where y'all sit around and like each person get the floor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, how do you feel today? How do you feel today? How do you feel today? And everybody goes around and just express themselves with no interruptions, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? After they get done expressing themselves, then you guys build upon solutions. You know what I mean? And what can be done to change the dynamic or whatever the situation is at the moment in time. And see how that works. If you uncomfortable, if it's too uncomfortable for you to go talk to somebody that you don't know, somebody that you ain't never talked to, you know what I mean? Somebody that you don't know from a hole in the wall or from a can of paint, as Bug would say. But you know what I mean? I'm definitely fucking with the therapy wave. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm messing with the therapy wave. I can't wait for her to give me more tips and things to help me navigate through everything that I go through. You know what I mean? But that was an important one right there, that nervous system one. I feel like, honestly though, that could have got explained a little better. Cause when she said it to me, it confused me too. Cause how my nervous system just got me acting up without, you know what I mean? So it's like, I think I know. Anyway, my bad. I'm at work. But it's like, yeah, how my nervous system got me acting out like that, like without my brain. So it gotta be, you know what I'm saying, a combination of both, you know, subconsciously, consciously, whatever. So it's like, but I understood what she meant though. I understood that like I said, like sometimes it's a past trauma that my body hasn't healed from yet, and whatever situation is in front of me is making my body necessarily relive whatever that trauma was at that point in time. And I have to literally go inside my head and remind myself that this isn't that time, or this isn't that situation. You don't have to react that way. You know what I mean? It's all about navigating and really like retraining yourself to just operate on a calm frequency. When you operate on a calm frequency, it's easier to navigate. You know what I mean? Through negativity or positivity when you want a calm frequency. But if you are moving, niggas know that. Moving, haha, niggas not playing with me, boy. Nah, I'm playing, but listen. I mean, if you navigating through you know, your frequency up and down, it's hard to navigate through anything. Through positivity, through negativity, through whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, keep a calm frequency so you can operate. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like therapy is something that can literally help that. The only thing I would say about this is I wish that it can be more on call, or like I wish I can do it more. Like when I really get my bag correct, I probably will hire a therapist that's on call, like somebody that I can go in their office and see all the time. You know what I mean? Situations like that. Somebody that might travel with me, you know, travel with me and my peoples. You know what I'm saying? In case we all need a coworker finna come in here. So hold on for a second. But yeah, that just threw my train. That just made me forget what I was talking about. But yeah, I was talking about he was that bro. Like I swear to fucking God, bro. That ass. Like niggas can't never just get no little piece of fucking privacy, bro. No funny shit. But anyway though, it's like I was talking about me being wishing that it was different, that I had more of it, like access to my therapy person. Yo, this is about to be like a short topic. This one of the things that I'm talking about though right now. Like this, that ass I'm talking about right now. Like, I'm not even understanding what got done. Like, he came in here, he grabbed this bowl over here, filled it up with water, went inside that bag, probably took some candy out. I'm not gonna lie to you, no funny shit. Like, it's all good though. 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 Not even gonna stress that shit. Not even gonna worry about it. This is one of the things I talk about though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like that right there. Perfect example. I'm so happy that happened. I'm so happy that happened. Now I can give y'all something real quick. I'm gonna tell y'all how that made me feel. That made me feel like a period of time when my grandmother, I used to live with my great grandmother, and she used to dead ass watch my every move, like my every move, like, and she used to have a lot of mirrors in her house. So I'll be doing something, like imagine me sitting here at the counter eating my food, bow bow, spaghetti by the way, eating my food, bow bow. I'll look in the mirror and see her watching me through the mirror. I'm talking about my every step. Like I'm talking about getting my food, walking to the fridge, coming over here. I'm talking about, nigga, she's sitting in a chair. Like really on my back. This nigga, he cool too. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with him. He's just annoying. He's an older dude, he like 50. He's just annoying though. You know what I mean? He remind me of an older person. Like he dead ass just be coming in my area. Like if I'm doing something, he would literally come to where I'm at and not have nothing to do. And he'd make it seem like he just passing through, but I know he being nosy. Like just now type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he know where I'm at. You know what I mean? I grab my food and I just got done working out. You know, he know where I'm at. He know that I'm in here type shit. Like I said, he just came in here. I just told y'all what he did. He just came in here and didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? And then I'm sitting here recording. He see me recording and he start going through the bag. You know, like he just annoying sometimes. He's dead ass a cool nigga though. I'm not gonna lie. He a nice dude. He just one of them niggas that just don't. I don't think that they. Like, you know them niggas that don't understand, like, common decency, like, common, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he like the dude that you gotta tell, like, yo, bro, like, don't do that. Because, like, when he was touching the bag, I started getting, I think he, you know what I'm saying? He could tell. Like, when he walked in, he didn't talk because he see him recording. Then he gonna come, he just do stuff, you know what I'm saying? He just do stuff, swear to God. But he a cool dude, you know what I mean? Nonetheless, he's a cool dude. I just did a reel the other day, and he helped me do that, so he a cool dude. But that feeling made me feel like he's like trying to be nosy type shit. You know what I mean? And my nervous system brought me right back to why do I feel like he's on my body? It brought me right back to that period of time where somebody was really on my body and my body is acting like, yo, this nigga on that same type of, had to talk to myself. Nah, it ain't even that. Yo, don't even worry about it. Yo, he cool. I'm just giving y'all a backstory for real on how that resonated with me when she said what she said, and a perfect example of the situation happening right now. And me feeling like something's happened and that happened before, and me having to navigate my mind through it to not let it get me aggravated or let it get me aggy type shit. Just throw it away. Like he cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it's probably whatever, you know what I mean? It's whatever. It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you gotta go about it though. You gotta navigate through your shit that way though. Sometimes you really gotta take the high road. I just had to take the high road the other day. You know what I mean? I got into a little situation. One of my people's little argument, all of that, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't gonna say shit, you know what I mean? I wasn't gonna say shit. I was just gonna keep everything the way it was. But I had to understand that me even reacting that way, I was being selfish. And I wrote, bro, so what I said, he ain't right back, which I don't give a fuck. It's not like, and when I say I don't give a fuck, I don't mean it. I don't like, I don't give a fuck. I mean like, nigga, that's my nigga. Like, I ain't even tripping on that shit. He don't got it right back. I don't want to talk to that nigga for the next 3 months anyway. You know what I'm saying? But nah, for real though, like, I had to take the high road. I'm not gonna get into all of that, but it's a situation that I had to assess to myself where it's like, sometimes I gotta take the back burner. You know what I mean? Everything not about me. Everything can't be about me and how I feel at the moment in time. Sometimes it's like, you know, I just gotta be more understanding of certain shit. Because it was a situation that I felt like bro wasn't understanding it. And I wasn't even tripping the way he thought I was tripping. But he probably thought I was tripping in a way that I wasn't even about to trip. And he got things going on too, where I should have been more understanding, like, yo, why is bro thinking I'm finna, you know what? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? Because sometimes niggas just be in their little moods and shit like that. So that could be something too. But I say all of that to say, like, navigate through your stresses and your triggers and your traumas. You know what I mean? It's really and that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. That's what I was doing. That's what I've been doing since I had that session where I've been trying to navigate through this, that, and the third. This is what I'm talking about, this shit. You know what I mean? And the funny thing is, this is what I'm gonna tell her. Like, when I go on the 28th, the stuff that I'm telling y'all getting it first. The stuff I'm telling y'all is what I'm gonna go in there and tell her. And then we're gonna probably have a conversation building upon all of that. What I could have did better, what I should have did, I'm gonna tell her more than what I told y'all, obviously. But, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, though, you know, we 20 minutes in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I cursed OD. I'm gonna hold you. I gotta eat my food, though. I gotta get my gains in. I done worked out hard. I gotta edit my content. I gotta get my gains. I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But, you know, moving. Far side. Hundo. 83. On the bottom. My fault, ma. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that. Shit, my mom don't watch my videos anyway. She don't support me. I don't give a fuck. I'm moving, nigga. What you talking about? I'm out of here, though. Peace.